Nashville Freedom School. My name is Lanessa Jackson, and I'll be your guest reader today. And today I'll be reading a story from A Black Women Did That by Makita Ardero. And today I'll be reading a story on Patricia Bath. Patricia Bath's interest in medicine was sparked when she learned about renowned Dr. Albert Schweitzer, a European philosopher and physician who often appeared in the news because of the work he did building and running a hospital in Gabon, Africa. The story of his helping people with leprosy inspired her to take her first step towards a career in medicine. At 16, she applied for and won a scholarship from the National Science Foundation to attend a summer program at Yestivia University. There, she studied the relationship between stress, nutrition, and cancer. After completing high school in 2.5 years, Patricia went on to study chemistry and physics at Hunter College. In 1968, she got her medical degree at Howard University College of Medicine. She had a special interest in ophthalmology, which is a branch of medicine that deals with the structure of the eye and eye disorders and their treatments. While getting her medical degree, she worked at two hospitals in different areas of New York City. This allowed her to see differences in medical needs and treatment options found in different communities. She noticed that half the patients she saw in Harlem, mostly black and brown, coming to the ophthalmology department were usually visually impaired or blind. At Columbia University, which served mostly white community, far fewer suffered from visual impairment. She wondered why. There must have been a reason for the disparities in people eye health. Patricia did what every good scientist would do. She dove into the research on the subject and learned that black people suffered blindness at twice the rate of white people. She concluded that the lack of access to eye care was the reason for the higher rate of blindness. Patricia was disturbed. She regarded eyesight as a basic human right. Her solution was to propose a new worldwide system known as community ophthalmology, in which eye care volunteers were trained to test the vision of people in underserved communities and screen them for cataract, glaucoma, and other serious eye conditions. As a result of her efforts, thousands of people would have gone otherwise undiagnosed, untreated, but they got the care that they needed. In 1974, a native New Yorker moved to Los Angeles, where she became the first African American surgeon at UCLA Medical Center, as well as the first woman to join the faculty of UCLA Stein Eye Institute. Along with Alfred Cannon and Aaron Influenzi, she founded the American Institute for Prevention of Blindness in 1976. In the middle of one cold, rainy night a few years later, she was working in the lab where she had a breakthrough using lasers to treat cataracts in eyes. Cataracts can cause blurry vision, and if left untreated, they can cause blindness. Patricia was thrilled with her findings, but not many of her colleagues, who were white men, were encouraging. She recalls them telling the director of the lab about her breakthrough only to meet with disbelief. He said it was impossible that she had devised this treatment by herself. Some of her colleagues resented her success. In 1986, Patricia pursued her interest in laser technology at a prestigious institute in Berlin, Paris, and other towns of Luxembourg in the United Kingdom, where she developed a laser instrument to remove cataracts. More than 25 million Americans are affected by cataracts. Her invention, called the laser probe, was patented in 1988 and has since been used to restore the eyesight of countless people around the world. Some of the people she helped has been blind for decades. By 2001, having changed the state of medical care for African Americans and the state of eye care for people throughout the world, Patricia was inducted into the International Women in Medicine Hall of Fame. That is the story on Patricia Bath. I hope it was inspiring to you to know that if you see anything and you want to make changes, know if you put your mind to it and you put your grit and gut behind it, you can change anything that you want to. Hope you enjoyed this story. Have a great day. Bye, Natural Freedom School.